Hello friends, Reckless Tempest here. Today we're going to be playing the Rise of the Underworlds Seasonal Tournament. And yeah, I'm just going to go over the three decks I'm going to play for it, a brief outline of the lineup. And yeah, then we'll get into round one. If you don't care for this part, just check the timestamp down below. You should be able to go straight to round one if you want. So the three decks we're playing are Lulu Zed, Discard, and Pirate Aggro. And the reason I selected them is because they all have pretty good matchups against Ionia Shurima decks like Azarelia or Sever or GP Gangplank Sejuani, like that Plunder deck that's been roaming around. And I figured that was like roughly the level 1 of the metagame, or at least where people should start with their lineups. And yeah, so just used a couple of matchup data stuff other people have posted. I can also put links to that in the description if you want to check them out. I'd recommend Dr. Lore. They have a really good Twitter account, and Lore Meta, lore-meta.com. They've got some useful stuff. So yeah, let's just get into the deck super quick. Lulu Zed, pretty new deck. You know, basically, it's got Lulu, it's got Zed. It only has one challenger unit in Tracker, but it's a pretty aggressive deck, right? Between Greenglade Duo, that Young Witch, helping Lulu bash through, Ghost. I went up to 6 pump spells, because they've been sweet. I like having pump spells. I like being able to attack with Zed and protect them. And I actually forget, oh, I cut the one Ranger's Resolve that was floating in this list for the 6th 2-mana interaction spell, which I think is dope. And this deck actually outputs a lot of damage, surprisingly, with Lulu, especially if you can give a quick attack so she can attack safely. You could give her Barrier with Protector, or Elusive with Ghost or Fey Guide. And also with 5 rallies, you can just kind of vomit out a ton of damage. Lulu plus Tracker also lets you pull something. If you attack twice, you can give two different elusive units her 4/4 buff. So it gets kind of silly. And honestly, the deck's just like really good. It does get owned by some stuff like TF Swain, but you know, no deck has god tier win rates. Oldie but a goodie. Draven Jinx, honestly pretty stock list. Boom Baboon is probably the only like new card in it. The archetype apparently removed away from Rummage a lot because it got nerfed to 2 mana. So that's, yeah, it's mostly just like the 3 Rummages are gone, and like we have more rear guards and Boom Baboon. And yeah, that's honestly nothing too interesting here. To Draven's biggest fans, maybe. And lastly, Pirate Aggro. Again, just like has really good matchups against the metagame, really good against Shurima Ionia decks and GP Sejuani. You know, nice aggressive curve. Can start beating early with 12 1-drops. Make it rain, getting a buff is pretty sweet. Also, Misfortune's Champion Spell also getting a buff is nice. Forever, the 1 double up, yeah, it's also a classic. So yeah, this is the lineup, and let's get into round 1. Alright, so yeah, I was quite stupid and didn't give myself enough time to get all the pictures of the decks down. So yeah, anyways, I used a really cool tool on, what's their, loremeta.com, their lineup tool. And it's all like, ban Twisted Fate Elise. But yeah, this is like a murder lineup, so kind of sucks. Yeah, essentially pick triple aggro, run into pretty much a lineup that beats the shit out of aggro decks. Feels bad. Mobiletic's not working. Going first. I do have one picture. Okay. Let's see. What are their one drops? Jury. Yeah, alright. They have a few one drops that can profitably block Saboteur, but they only have Urchin. Oh, good job. This is a bad start if they play Young Witch for us. Yeah, I'm really afraid of Young Witch, and the fact they're taking their sweet time here kind of makes it reek of them having had it. Commentary is going to be minimal, by the way, just because, you know, I'd like to focus on the games. Shouldn't be 0 or anything. 554. Triple Urchin. I'll block one. Like it's gonna die anyways, and we might as well get GP progress. Yeah, we're super fucked. They support Flame Choppers, beat the shit out of us. It's a good turn. Make it rain would be pretty sick here, potentially. Is this going to be the Lulu champion spell? Wish I saw what they discarded. I think it really matters too much. I was just cashing this in for some damage. 13. 8 points of burn. 5 more damage to go. They're gonna snipe this off. We have to draw like a GP. That's really unfortunate. Jinx. This is such a good combo. 7 down to 2 if I block there. Kind of like that block. Yeah, I think that's better. We're taking 7 here. Oh no, this is lethal. Or, yeah, okay. Counting. It's a good skill. Yeah, we're dead. Not a good matchup. So, you know, nothing to be upset about. Apparently it's 42%, but like, I don't know, it seemed they had a pretty good draw. So Thrush, Gnosis, Zed, Lulu apparently has a good matchup against it. Let's just go with it. Get a W. Normal Shadow Assassin. Yeah, we'll keep this. Bit of a slow hand. Very slow. Holy shit. Alright, we're both doing nothing. I'm gonna lead with... I just don't want to use either of these to protect Shadow Assassin. Seems like a big waste. Yeah, there's that Vile Feast. It's mine. Probably just gonna fake hide, right? It lines up too well on the curve. If we play Shadow Assassin, we have a mana we have a hard time using. 3, 1, 2. Yeah, let's just use Twin Disciplines. It'll heal her to full. Black Spear. Glimpse. Perfect job. Guess we hodled the Blade Scout until the turn. I might even... I think I'm supposed to just let this happen, actually. What's the slight count at, like, 2? It's only 2. Yeah, this is fine. Black Spear would suck. Yeah, it seems they have it. I think they're just, like, looking over my deck list. Nope, okay. Fuck this card, man. Fuck this card. Sure. I guess maybe this was a bad attack, because we're just building up Thresh Gnosis. I mean, Gnosis. So dumb. So they've played 2 Val Feasts so far. Hopefully they don't have the 3rd. The box. They could have the box or a Gnosis. Alright, untap draw. Pull 7 down to 6. Looks like it's probably at like 6 or something like that. Higher. Yeah, maybe 8, 10. We're probably just in atrocity range. We can't use Whimsy to really stop it. I am banking a lot on them not having a 3rd Ball Feast, but, you know, you can't play around everything. Then you'll lose to everything. Yeah, we're probably just dead to Gnosis Atrocity. Did I miss lethal? Not even close. Seems they're boxing. I guess that could have been another way to do it. Box here. Doesn't bubble. Phew. Yeah, I brought it up last turn. It's pretty fucking stupid. I didn't overly play around that. Probably should have just hodled the Blade Scout. Medium draw, so... yeah, between Ghost and this, Gnosis, yeah. And... Ethan on time, pull, chump. I should do it the other way, right? I guess it doesn't matter. Well, we got a block, so yeah. Maybe it should have just been Tracker, I guess. Yeah, I guess I did punt a point off there. Yeah, definitely punted a point. So we'll see how Gnosis's effects are applied. Atrocity. They always have it, these fucking pieces of shit. Lame. I don't know. Yeah, I think, like, the pirate game was kind of... apparently the matchup's not that bad. But... that draw the opponent had seemed pretty good. And it seemed like we didn't really have the tools to interact with their draw. So... and that game, I think, definitely a few mistakes were made. We had a pretty bad draw, too. Like... well, I guess what could have made that draw better? Actually, maybe it wasn't that bad, since we went track... yeah, like, if we had Tracker, they had double Vol Feast that game, so... maybe an early Young Witch just would have made things way easier, right? Young Witch into Lulu. Yeah, I guess. Honestly wonder if something like Chain Vest would be reasonable in Lulu Zed, because it kind of like if you put, because it's kind of like a Ranger's Resolve variant, but by giving a thing permanent buffs, like, because we have 6 pump spells, it seems like a really good way to, like, keep something alive and going, because that, tough is permanent, right, so it'll apply later. Yeah, I'm gonna check how many atrocities they had. It's kind of stupid. They had it. They always have it, which is so fucking obnoxious, but what can you do about it? Alright, so anyways, we're gonna play round 2. This video is just gonna be chopped up, so we should get into it right away. Alright, so, yet again, we hit another anti-aggro lineup. Feels fantastic. Alright, I'm just taking screenshots of all the decks and posting them into... oh my god, why? Alright, probably better to do it like this. Copy, Alt-F, CV. Yeah, so the ban helper suggested banning TF Swain. Which, makes sense. But maybe you could play some, like, leveling mind game for, what they ban. But this is really bad. Clipboard, CD, Alt tab, scroll down. One thing I wish the ban tool did was recommend the ban they would do. And then maybe you could get into some weird leveling stuff. Because I have a small brain, so trying to, like, reverse the odds is kind of annoying. Alright, so now to go back to the tool. So Anivia's 55, 47. Basically, all my decks have a good matchup against GP Sejuani. Oh, that's so weird. It's weird that they recommend banning TF Swain. I guess, yeah, because some... No, that's so weird. 26 plus 27 is, what, 40, 53, 54. I have a few more points there. But they should ban, like, Zed Lulu. And if that takes out my Nivea equity, I think I'm actually supposed to ban TF Swain. Let's look at the list real quick. 2 Runations, Whales, 2 Avalanche, 2 Blight. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I think we can beat this Nivea list. It's got some quirks to it. Should I move my webcam a little? I'm centered. Is it to the right? Yeah, that's better. Alright. Yeah, just ban TF Swain. The big brain part of me really wants to ban. Yeah, because I think they should ban Zed Lulu. Honestly, I think... Alright, I'm gonna go out of left field, according to the matchups. I think they should ban Zed Lulu, so because of that, I think we should ban TF Swain instead. Yeah. Oh wait, no, Anivia? Anivia, TF Swain, they ban that, then it's... Yeah, yeah, okay. Alt tab back, ban. Yeah, so Nivea's out, yeah. Said Lulu's out, so we have... Okay. Still not great matchups. Probably should have led with Pirates, actually. It doesn't really make a difference in terms of overall matchup win rate, which deck you lead with, but, like in terms of game theory. But it is nice to lead with a win, and Pirates had better win rate against both decks. Just because of, like, psychological reasons. Nothing crazy, and it's like, I think everyone could agree. Just getting a slight edge there is good. We're going second. I would like a 1-drop. Yeah, let's keep this. Hopefully we get a early discard outlet. We do not. Fantastic. Alright, so let's look at their hand. Rusty Dodger. I'll blow up the keg. That's fine. We'll meet this fucking idiot. Oh, it's just so aggravating to me. Well, here's hoping they don't have Make It Rain. It's a 3 of in their list, but it's pretty much we gotta go for something, right? I think we do have to open, because if they have TF red card, it's really bad. Yeah, discard Flame Chompers. Poro. Yeah, again, TF red card's just way too rabid to let live. I think I just do this. Outrageous. This is so rabid. Like, we essentially get no discard value off of the Jurg, right? Because it gets kaboomed, but... I think that's how it's gotta be done. Yeah. We're not blocking because we have a crowd favorite. Yeah. Well, I think we're dead. Yeah, that's game. I'm not wasting time. So they have a win with their TF Swain deck. Yeah, so Pirates has a better matchup. So Pirates is 57. Unfortunately, Draven Jinx is 48% against this deck, which is really weird to me. And I wonder if that's just because Make It Rain is better against it. Anyways, Pirates go. I'd like better attackers. Hello. I don't want to block. I probably should have just played it anyways. Hmm. Yep, guess that was a turn 1 punt. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Because in theory, it's like maybe I'm supposed to just like lead with this and then the other rear guard. Because if I draw another good beater, right? I think I'd rather it be in play. Make it rain, Fortune Croaker, Yordle Grifter, Zap Spray Fin. You know, I think the open attack's just the best. If they have a Make It Rain here, we can huck it. Monster Harpoon? Yeah, for 6. Attacking uneven has to be really good for us, right? In this matchup, just because we can open attack on their Sejuani turn. I like how their Gangplank has made more progress than... Rep. Unlucky for them. See, unlike most idiots in card games, I can acknowledge when I get lucky, or when my opponents get unlucky. It's not just... Oh no. I don't know, I think sometimes people think it's like an attack on their personal value or something like that, or... It's like it's a card game, everyone gets lucky to some degree, right? But... That was a pretty weird game for them. The Monster Harpoon at 6 mana was, oof, savage. So discard versus this deck. Where did my cursor go? It's so fucking annoying how it keeps disappearing. I find it annoying that I ask you to pick deck. So they have no keggers, right? My hands are cold. That's why I'm doing this. Huh, I don't even have my fan on. Get out. Keep. Yeah, we should be able to go wide against them. Only 3, 2, 7. Fuck. 7 1-drops. Haven't drawn one yet. Yeah, I like this. Fat catfish. So they've nabbed one. I'm gonna eat it. Our life total is not super important. They already got their triggers. And we want to build a board so we can crowd favorite. Oh. Oh, they've had a nasty. They've had it nasty. I can block now. No, yeah. Yeah, I can do one block. They could warning shot, harpoon. They didn't have it. So they've nabbed only one. Little Grifter didn't get there. Just gonna pull the Jagged Butcher. I don't really want to have to use Spinning Axe to do more. Here we can just do it now. Trade. Make it rain. Huh. I kind of want to just Rolling Death here to level up Draven. Yeah, let's do that. I don't say it's lucky they got the... the Make It Rain hit on me is a little... Well, it's a good Make It Rain. But, you know, obviously they got 3 out of, what, 29 or 3 out of 38, 10% to whiff on Yordle, which is way worse luck, I think. So Sejuani's going to be a little obnoxious. They can't kill it though, right? Five. Yeah, I think they should have gone for Draven. Warning shot. They just can't stop this, right? This is just like too much. Could just open. They did nab from me, but like there's nothing really in my deck. Super fantastic. Like augmented experimenter is probably it. Oh, let's just do this. The hedge. Salvage, alright, that's game, yeah. It's just not enough mana for them to have plays. Huh. Oh, and if we didn't... oh, wow, yeah, I totally missed if, even if we didn't kill him, by leveling up Jinx there, we get the 2 axes, and then we can just go with the axes to get a rocket. Oh, wow, so yeah, we won a round. Feels good. I guess this is like... I don't know how I feel about this matchup. So yeah. It's interesting. Because, like, the lineup was kind of meant as anti-aggro, but it's like... GP Sejuani isn't really... It's like kind of a half anti-aggro deck. It's not really that good at it. Actually, no, it isn't. It really isn't. I don't think it has really any good aggro matchups. Apparently, it's good against some of the Ionia Shurima decks, but I haven't even checked its, like, matchup sheet to confirm that. Yeah, so I guess that's one perk is, like, you just eat a loss, right, essentially, as an aggro lineup. Because, like, yeah, we just got straight Raffle Stomp by TF Swain, and then it's like, alright, they got that win, and then whatever is left through, hopefully we can just double beat it. Yeah, but apparently statistically it's not even that good. Again, right, it's, was it? We're 56% against GP Sedge with Pirates, and only 48 with Discard. I really question that result. Like, I'm not a good Discard player, but I don't really see how... Like, you need Make It Rains from God. It's like, I don't even think all the GP Sedge decks play Keg Makers. So, like, the Make It Rains aren't even always, like, super pure. Anyways, so it's nice to get a win, at least. Round 3 is coming up in a bit, then I'll see you then. Alrighty, starting up round 3. Let me get screenshot arenas, copy the clipboard, alt paste, e-tool it over to there, back. Copy, alt tab, CB. Pretty sure we're just spamming this deck. This is probably the best deck against us. Because Shenjarvan is a bit of an aggro killer, but we're gonna use that sweet, sweet meta tool on lore meta. Want to get all the lists down. Photoshop, you're so fucking stupid sometimes, you know that? Power. Okay, so it's just these. Ugh, so fucking awful. Alright, ban helper. Fuck's sakes. Alright, so I'll fight Talia. Ken. Garvin. Smart guy. Show stats. Alt tab back. Yeah, I should ban Shen Jarvan. Alright, so since save as here's being since Photoshop crashed on me, gotta retake all these picks. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a pick of these. Both of these decks are soft to deep, or soft to aggro. So it's pretty much what we need to get down. Cool. Alright, we got it all down. Refresh. This open. Doesn't need to be so big. God, Windows default image viewers, like, pure garbage. What should they ban for my lineup? Probably discard. Amp sizes are really bad on this site, apparently, just because they use a lot of, they only use Masters data. So yeah, I'm getting low sample size warnings for everything. Well, I guess it's just Malphite. The Malphite deck, and, it's, discard versus deep. I moved my microphone, so hopefully sound quality's still reasonable. A little further away from me. Don't misclick, don't misclick. Don't misclick. Alright, they did ban discard. So which one of these two remaining has the best matchup? Zed Lulu? Alright, let's go with that. Again, if you can start with the win. Just because of, like, psychological stuff. One sec. I think I'm gonna maul the Blade Scout. Copper, Chip, Sentinel, Absolver, Hush. Definitely really like to see Wind Discipline. I think this is fine though. Open attack. Might even maul the Sharp Sight. Yeah, I'm gonna maul the Sharp Sight just because if I go Zed and I go Merciless Hunter, it doesn't really stop it. This Merciless Hunter is a ridiculously overpowered card.
But Shuriba is not good if they don't have broken cards.
Blue Sentinel, Perseveria, Rock Hopper, Blue Sentinel. Sick. Doesn't feel fair. They do have 2 hushes. That I have to be a little screwed about. Oh, thankfully we have pump spells. So it's Earth Elemental. I'm not gonna lie, I have to look some of these cards up. No, I have to use Mobilytics. Awful sight. To really find a better thing to look up cards on in the future. Just their card gallery is so stupid. Like their UI is awful. 3-5. Okay. If I play that, they play Earth Elemental. Actually, yeah. So plays they could have Hush, Earth Elemental, Ground Slam. Maybe I'm just supposed to open. Yeah, I kind of like the open. I'm using Sharp Sight because I want to keep Twin Disciplines up for later. Plus, yeah, fuck it. Alright, so... Ground. Earth Elemental. We just block. They pass back. Wow, what a turn. We have 7 mana. Lulu. I think I'm just gonna open Bash again, because they still have, use 1 Absolver, 1 Hush. They have 2 Ground Slams. Spider Ball Fight. 6 cards. Yeah, if we do the... Oh, okay, let's just do this. Even correct. Okay, they just surrendered. I guess they have no Hush, nothing else. Take it. Aggro's funny. It's like, it can be very mindless and pretty good if you play it mindlessly, but when you're like trying to play around as many cards as possible, you get pretty tough. Alright, so we gotta pick up a win with Pirates against either of these decks. Chose Blur, Y'all, Vile Feast, Sea Scarab, Bone Skewer. I always have to read Bone Skewer, it's such a stupid. Oh yeah, that moves to the top of your deck. We go first, keep. Athletics, please, come back. Skewer, Devourer, Maokai. I think I'm just supposed to mull the GP. Especially with things like Y'all Hunter lurking. I'm gonna lead with Crackshot, because it yields the same damage as Jagged Butcher if they play Drag Dredgers, but we also weasel in that extra point for GP progress. Like, not God tier plays or anything, but, you know. So did they, Keen away. If they play Y'all Hunters, I won't attack. I don't know why I sound so sad. Seems they're having some issues. Honestly, I kind of want to just attack like this. We know they have Withering Whale. And then 3 damage. And then the Make It Rain gets a lot better. We could have... Maybe Jagged Butcher was supposed to attack too. But then the Spiderling blocks it. Maybe even no attack was the play. Nah, I think we're supposed to attack Maokai. I think we're supposed to open. Because... Oh, please don't have another Vile Feast. Yeah, I think we're supposed to open. Because when they play a unit, they'll, like say we play GP, they play something and they're gonna get a sapling. Vile Feast. I mean, Withering Well, Withering Well. What a very fucking good draw. I don't understand how some people can run so pure. Could be a mistake. Probably there, right? Yeah. It's essentially 3 damage anyways. Oh no, I'm dumb. I was supposed to go face. All feast. Bone skewer. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. Honestly, they drew so fucking well. Kind of outrageous. Did I punt? Yeah, probably. Number 2. They only have 2 Bile Feasts in their deck. Like, that's what's so fucking crazy here. They only have 2. So they've drawn 1 of their 3 Bone Skewers, 2 of their Dredgers, 1 Bile Feast, 1 of their 2 Maokais, yeah, both their Withering Wells, like, fucking absurd. Just that. Yeah, maybe I was just supposed to let the damage happen. So lucky, so fucking lucky. Not wasting time here. Alright, so Pirates versus... I think we got a reasonable shot, but they can still have, like, a pretty thick draw, right? If they go, like, Rock Hopper, Merciless Hunter, Earth Elemental, that's actually a lot of numbers. We're going first, which is very good for us. I'm gonna keep GP. Because again, their deck's, like, bigger. Thankfully, there's nothing on 3. Really good. I think this is a clear block. Yeah, I know they're trying to get the thing, but getting GP progress is just huge. Like, the best I could play here is... actually, Rock Hopper's not awful. Ursa play. They put Rockhopper on Ballista. Ugh. Awful turn for them. Holy shit. I don't think we're supposed to attack with Corsair. So they can Talia now. If they don't do anything, I'll pass back. Talia copying Thingy Madooter. The reader, it's been a while. 4/5. Only one open. They can't do anything with that 1 mana. So whatever we play, they get cat kill. Not even a lot of damage, but pretty sure it's a play. So now we're getting to the point, now they have 5 mana, right? So Earth Elemental essentially can match Iron Ballista. Silver Hush. I'm pretty sure this is just the way to go. Block there. I think they're thinking about hushing to stop a point of damage. Okay. Just play the GP man. We'll see. The keg should get vulnerable, right? Oh, okay. Now it just works properly. I've seen it. I swear I've seen instances where this became vulnerable. Their list does not have life gain, so we have lethal burn. Feels good. Don't get too whatever. Let's fucking finish it. And that is game, and we get treated to a nice little Gangplank animation. Yeah, so it seems we've been, after round 1, we've started hitting a lot of the, like, how do I say it? Level 2 decks? Level 3 decks? No, it's level 2, right? We're just different level 2 decks, right? Because I think a lot of people thought, okay, let's play like this lineup, right? Of Nautilus, like Deep, Talia, and Shenjarvan, right? It's kind of like a string of like really strong mid-range decks that can probably go over the top of GP sub Shwani in theory, right? And like they just banned the one Shurima, the one pink-yellow deck, and go from there. So they're going bigger, and my plan was to go under. So this is like a level, I guess theoretically it's like this level 2 lineup that tries to, because I think level 1 is a pink Shurima deck, a GP Sejuani deck, and then some other. It's nowhere near as hard as it was last season. And this lineup is supposed to kind of beat that lineup, because in theory we have good matchups against those two decks, and if the unknown deck is really bad, we ban that. And yeah, we go from there. Whereas, yeah, everyone else seems to be going big, beat the shit out of them, but instead, we just go under the people trying to go over them. Yeah, so outside of that round 1 catastrophe, you know, if this keeps up, things are looking good. Maybe I should, you know, like, play ranked more so I could get paired against lower seeds. That would probably be good in the future. And then, yeah. Because that's kind of, I guess that's kind of what the opponent did, right? They were like, oh, they're probably high ranked. And they're like, well, my number one opponent's going to be someone low ranked, like low LP or a last chance gauntlet qualifier. So I'll just play an anti-aggro deck, because that's probably what most of those people would do. And I think now I'm starting to hit, like, more invested people. Maybe these are just the decks they had, but I don't know, the last two decks kind of seemed like the lineups kind of made some sense. Alright, so with that rant out of the way, we'll, I don't know if this is the end of the video. This is probably the end of the video, because, this is 3 rounds. It should be in about an hour. So there'll be another video, another upload. And yeah, I guess I'll probably just go like rounds 1 to 3, rounds 4 to 6, rounds 7 to 9. And yeah, so I don't know, there should be a card somewhere. Maybe a thing is popping up right now saying click this. Maybe there's something in the description. But yeah, so see you in the next video. And if you enjoyed the content, please decimate that like button. That way the YouTube algorithm knows this is good stuff to recommend. And consider shotting that subscribe button for more Legends of Runeterra goodness. See you next time.